Daniel, let's talk about some of the tariffs that you identified as being the thing that really perhaps stimulated or stoked this about face in terms of investor sentiment. Now, with regards to, say, the H-1B visas on IT services and the pharmaceutical sector, we had a guest just about 10 minutes ago speak to us. They actually think that these were knee-jerk reactions because the H-1B visas will impact American tech companies more, and the pharmaceutical companies, because they're mostly in the generic space, which are exempted, won't really have anything to worry about. Do you think that perhaps there were a few knee-jerk reactions that stoked some of the sell-offs in some of these sectors that maybe perhaps were a bit overdone? Or do you think there's a reason for being a bit more cautious about these sectors now?
Well, the knee-jerk reaction, that's a very good term because that's basically the theme of the year. We've seen that from Liberation Day already across the whole globe, right? Knee-jerk reaction. Trump's negotiation tactics have always been the same, right? He's always trying to overstate and then try to get people to come to the middle of where he actually wants it to be. So I believe that this will be the case for India also, right? There's a knee-jerk reaction. People do panic when they hear such news, especially when you see lofty valuations. They said that, this is too expensive. Let's get out. Let's lock in some profit and then wait and see. So we are in the wait and see mode right now. That's why you're seeing the market drifting down instead of dumping down. It's drifting down a bit. Okay, so that's healthy correction. In terms of the sectors, at this moment in time, because we believe that the Indian economy is domestically driven and the stimulus measures coming in to stimulate the economy domestically, that consumption play and financials are the ones that we are favoring upon. But the tech sector, at a lower level, yes, it can look interesting also.
All right. So, Daniel, final question here. Since you said that knee-jerk reactions, it seems to have been the theme of the year, but at some point, people might think it's like the boy who cried wolf, right? Like it's another knee-jerk reaction. I'm not going to succumb to that. How seriously should we take these knee-jerk reactions? Because at some point, perhaps one of them actually merits the reaction that it's jerking at the moment. How are you playing out, or how are you trying to manage volatility when there's been so many knee-jerk reactions this year so far?
So yes, because of the knee-jerk reaction, we have been overweight. We are overweight on gold, and we are also looking at alternative assets because this year you do need to diversify your portfolio. You cannot park everything in one asset class. You cannot park everything into one region. That's very important, right? Because there can be times when one asset class can suddenly dump down,
right,
and you need other asset class to perform and to diversify.